What's up, everybody? It's Marcellus. I am here with 2 cents. This is my little series of videos where basically I just talk to a lot of people that I know, maybe some people I've just met, and ask them some questions and get into their brain and get their 2 cents. And this is the perfect time to get into people's brains and figure out some stuff that's going on. And follow these people. I'm gonna give you all their info because I'm promoting them because they're amazing. So sit tight, watch this video, and get to know some stuff. And right now, this is about being Black, educated, and excellent.
Okay, is this on? We're rolling?
What's up, guys?
Well, hello there. How are you?
Hi, I'm Melward Clark. I'm 29 years old.
My name is Evan Joel. I'm 27 years old.
My name is Heather Daughtry. I am 30 years old.
Hi, I am Jazzy Bolo, Jasmine, Miss Jazzy, whatever.
My name is Jennifer Thompson, also known as Hello Jennifer.
My name is Kenneth Adonis Brown. I'm 41 years old, hence the gray in my beard.
My name is Marisa J, or my friends call me MJ. I know that I don't look a day over 25, but I'm 31. Grab your edges, honey.
Animation really impacts people through entertainment, first of all. But it's the representation for me that really is important, that impacts the audience.
Oh, that was his girlfriend?
I might be a little biased, but I think teaching is one of the most impactful careers that you can have. For every moment that you have where the kids are just doing something insane that makes you go, why? There's 3 other moments that are really just like amazing, special.
With my acting and modeling, I am shining my light for everyone to see. You can do some serious and powerful work, and you can also enjoy life.
Sometimes we see things immediately. Go, wow, you took direction quite well. I see you verbalizing your thoughts and your feelings.
It all comes down to one common denominator, and that is representation.
Plant these seeds and wish and hope and pray that they grow to do amazing things.
My role essentially is to tell the truth within that moment, whether it's fictitious or non-fiction. I'm to completely embody that character so that the audience can resonate with the plot that the protagonist or otherwise is experiencing in that tale.
You hear that? I hear your mama calling.
I think it's very important to be Black and educated. We grew up in a country in which it was illegal for African Americans to know how to read. You could be beat, you could be killed if they found you with the book.
Us as a Black community, when we have that knowledge, we have the power.
And that education doesn't mean only college. It means just bettering yourself to finding a trade.
It is the key to my freedom. It is liberation.
It's honestly imperative that we take advantage of all of these books, encyclopedias, atlases, the internet, and use it to our benefit.
I think I made it to college off the prayers of my grandmother and my ancestors. Especially being a teacher now, I can really see the doors that were open for me just by me having education.
I used to want my master's and PhD and all this other stuff. And now I realize the importance is not how many degrees I have, but as long as I'm able to know who I am, no one can take what I know away from me.
I think we're kind of in a bittersweet time period, being that our voices are finally being heard. That's great, but it's taken so many deaths.
After the protest with George Floyd, a lot of coworkers saying things to me like, I just had no idea that race was this bad, or I had no idea that these types of problems exist. And to me, it was like, really?
We are standing up for what is right, and a part of that is vocalizing the injustice that we see.
I can remember being a little girl, people in my family telling me, okay, so here's how it is. You're gonna have to work 10 times harder and be better than everybody else in the room because you're a little black girl, and some people are gonna hold that against you.
We're such a strong and independent generation that you either gonna get on board or you're gonna get left.
This pandemic made people sit down and sit with the disgusting reality, and it's painful.
These current times have really affected me. Everything is so unpredictable. We're living in a world of uncertainty in addition to COVID.
It's bitter that in 2020, we are still dealing with the fact that institutionalized racism is so interwoven into our fabric of American society that even if we tell you that it exists, you don't even know what it looks like, because when you're in that bubble, equality almost seems like oppression.
My mental state has been up and down during this pandemic. For the bad parts, seeing lives lost, seeing the hatred still happening, and also being in my head a lot.
It's just been a true awakening, a time to really understand what's important, to hear other people's struggles and trying to relate to other people's struggles and what they have gone through.
It's definitely made me more aware of the importance of mental health and taking care of yourself. Like, I've noticed that I've had some anxiety attacks, like where I've woken up in the middle of the night and I'm like hot and sweating and I'm like, oh my God. I would take a deep breath, come out to the balcony and get some air.
So mental health is something that I'm really passionate about because it's something that I've struggled with a lot in my life. This year was still, if I'm being honest, it was hard. Feeling like the world was collapsing around me between the COVID and the protests and the racial inequality and turning 30. I was like, ooh, I need a nap. I need a nap for about a year.
I truthfully feel desensitized, and that's not to say that I'm not hurt, that I don't feel any pain or fear or anger when I see my fellow man killed in the street, but it never surprises me anymore.
You know I got something to say about mental health. That's what I do. Everything is about mental health. To really zero in on anxiety, depression, to really zero in on adjustment disorders, hoarding, whatever the diagnosis may be. I have just come alive, and I am so emboldened, and I feel so powerful to be able to deliver this information to people, and people who look like me.
I am not the same person that I was this time last year. With work and with shows and with everything, I never got a chance to just sit with the uncomfortable. Mental health and addressing the importance of mental health is a real thing, and I wish Black people went to therapy more and normalized it.
First of all, being Black is lit. Look at film, look at entertainment, look at sports, look at politics.
I am grateful. I'm thankful that God chose me to be a Black woman. From the crown of my head to my nappy curls, this melanated skin.
Never giving up, having love. Black men can be sensitive and can have a sense of humor.
I am magnificent. I am royalty, even when I don't see myself as royalty. I am creative. I am powerful. I'm just beautiful.
Dealing with what society's definition of what a black man is or should be versus what you know a black man is or to be. We are really looking at the reframing and the redefining of black masculinity.
I love being a black woman. I aspire to inspire. Like, even connecting with other black women gives a sense of, whoa, we are dope. You know what I'm saying?
Being strong when you feel weak, feeling sadness when you want to cry. It's having an understanding of how far you've come, not just as an individual, but as a people. Ultimately, being black to me means being human.
Don't let society tell you what you can and cannot be.
Tell yourself that you're beautiful and believe it.
Things don't have to stop you when they happen.
Share your feelings. We're all going through it.
Do not give up on your dreams. And along with that, work really hard.
You cannot wear a crown with your head down.
At the end of the day, if you don't have an I am statement, the world will give you a you are statement.
And that's my
And that's my 2 cents.